All right. Now, let's discuss a bit more things that relate to this left dock area and the various tools that relate to it that, yeah, trying to answer also some questions that we received also as feedback over the course of the last few months. So, okay, that's how ANSA starts per default. Okay, I did literally zero modifications with regards to that. And now let's see what happens. So one thing that one sort of questions that we received a lot were I opened my browsers, my browsing list, such as the properties list, like that. And now I want to dock this here on the left side, and I am failing, or I have trouble doing so. Okay, so how does this docking work? If you wish to dock this next to the database, okay, you simply take it away, drag it with the left mouse, and you point to the location where you wish. You see this little black box there? All right. So now I'm leaving alone my left mouse button and it becomes docked. Okay. Undocking can happen with right mouse click and untap. Right. Now double click on the window again and it taps back in. Okay, now you see that this little, now this left dock area became larger sized. Okay, and if you see, this becomes only that wide. What has this, that's the reason behind that is that one of the lists tabbed here on the left has a minimum width that I need to take care of somehow. So for my properties in particular, now for this properties list, okay, if I switch off the visibility of those buttons here at the bottom, that would be one way at least of making this possible to become as thin as it gets. That's the minimum width that I can apply. All right. Now, if you're one of those users that insists in having these buttons visible, okay, just you need to remember that there is a customization option, but you need to make a right click here at the top. Okay, no right click here at the bottom, a right click here at the top, customize. And here you have this customization option where you can apply what's visible here at the top area, what two buttons you wish to be visible, or which action buttons can be visible here below. So you can, hide or keep only a few buttons visible here at the bottom so that you can still live with those. All right. Mind that you can always have work like that and have all these buttons available, even in this in this button over there. So this gives you all those options available at the bottom and on the right click. So you're not really missing something and you're saving some space here and you become as slim as it gets. Okay, this stands for materials, material database that has become prominent list here since version 25, volumes as well, sets, and includes. All right, same stuff happens for the other tools here. Let's check these out. The DM browser. You can dock it over there, and you can have it in this slim fashion, like it appears right now. Here you do have the trick of minimizing this left-hand side panel, and you're able to have your DM browser view as slim as it gets. Similar work has been done for the model browser, so that your objects that appear here are not only listable in that way, but that you are functionable in this slim fashion. Okay. Same work has been done for the connections manager too. Okay. Connections manager also appears as a floating window per default. Okay. You may attach it like that. You see that per default it becomes a bit wider, but that's due to a bug that we have that this version is still having. Your connections manager per default is capable of working in a slim fashion like that right away. No further adjustment than that necessary. You see that connectivity and the VREP are penned here at the bottom as supporting tabs. And mind that there is an inversion that happens here. What I mean with inversion, if we compare with the selections assistant in previous version in the connections manager, connections were here at the bottom and connectivity at the top. Here it is inversed, okay? Mind, here are the connections and at the bottom is a supporting tab. You have the connectivity and the VREP and eventually other supporting tabs as well. As with regards to the VREP, for those users that would still prefer to have this three kind of layout where VREP settings, realization settings, are always visible in parallel with all the others, yes, you can do that by simply performing a right-click untap on this little window, okay? You can bring it on that right side, okay? Then you select your URLs, okay, maybe like that. Dyna Spot Weld, why not? Realize, and you go. That's the you're done, okay? That would be one way of working with the connections manager. Let's continue a walkthrough for these windows over here. We have, as with regards to the batch measure though, batch measure, okay, you can dock it over there, okay, but I would not recommend it. Or the same would stand for the optimization tool. You are free to dock it over there, but it is not necessarily recommended, since these are not tools that at this stage, okay, can work in this super slim fashion. If you still want to work with the optimization tool in a slim fashion, okay, raise a ticket and let's discuss it. Open for your ideas, okay? So like that. Okay, another question that I got quite frequently is okay. Let me go to the original situation. So I'm using my middle mouse click to close some dialogues. Okay, middle mouse button, and I'm closing that tab. Okay, back to the default situation. So users are used to open and close windows in ANSA lists like that by hitting the escape button or by just clicking the window away. Okay, so they do this. Okay, just in order to get away from the database browser. So they are not clicking it away with this way. You're clicking it away with this way. Now what happens now? Now, pretty much no window is active here. There's no blue line, as I said here on the left side, that there is a window that is open, but it's just hidden. So when I click here at this button, nothing becomes visible because no list has chosen to be visualized at this very moment, okay? I have to open one of those, like for example, the database browser, and now I am able to open and close this. So recommendation to you is, have in mind, if you're clicking a list away, you're really closing that window. It's no longer there in order to be auto hidden or auto show. Okay? That's why we have added this little button here, so that you close this, you have now your super large window, auto show, auto hide, and that's the recommended way to go. We good? Okay, I guess we're good about this. All right. So okay, these were the frequently asked questions about the left dock area. Let's move on.